and blue, we've come to mess with you.
Hello, welcome to Red and Blue, and I am Blue.
And I am Red.
This week we begin by talking about the Oscars that just happened, and I was so excited to see all those beautiful dressed women and men. Now, my best dressed was Lady Gaga. She just blew my mind. Girl. Now, for worst dressed, according to me, was, and this woman, I really love her because she is so funny, Whoopi Goldberg. Really, girl?
I heard someone thought Whoopi Goldberg was Oprah.
Yeah.
And I hear Oprah was really offended.
Oprah was offended.
If I was Whoopi, I'd be offended that Oprah is offended. You know what I mean?
I think, okay, are you saying that Whoopi Goldberg is more beautiful than Oprah?
No, they just look different. They're blessed differently.
They are blessed, yeah. Well, Whoopi, come on, you can do much better than that. Like, you're a curvy lady, and you know curvy ladies, we ain't supposed to wear clothes that make you look bigger.
But curvy is good. But there's the difference between curvy and
balloon.
fat. Yeah. And many people like to jump on the curvy train while they should be on the,
On the what?
on the blob lorry.
Guys, I hate
Sorry.
on the blob lorry.
And Barclays is finally moving out of Africa, moving out of Kenya, moving out of the motherland.
Yes. After 100 years.
100 years of
Kwaheri, We are so silly. Sorry. Back to the story.
So apparently Barclays couldn't cope with the African market.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently the African market is too innovative and
Because
it's moving too fast because,
can you imagine?
that's just how we are. But I was reading an article, actually it's from the BBC, and they're saying that it's because the African economy wasn't doing too well, especially the South African economy. Apparently the rand has lost like 40% of its value and they're making losses.
Really?
And this is why Barclays is moving out. So what the gist of the story is, from the article, is that Barclays think that Africa is not good enough a market for them. Which I thought was a little insulting if you ask me.
While the rest of the world is looking at Africa for their solutions.
Yes.
Barclays is saying that they can't make it here.
Well, the rest of the African banks are doing well.
Yeah, the rest of the African banks are doing... Like, what does it say about you, Barclays? Mm-hmm.
You know what the problem is? I think Barclays have refused to be innovative.
Yes.
Have refused to move with the times.
Yes.
The internal bureaucracy is a bit too much. Yeah, and now they're not...
I'm sorry. Yeah, you can go back home. And this reminds me...
And say hi to the queen, you're fossilizing
Say
queen.
hello.
So, sorry. Bye.
Yeah. So, bye. See you. Never.
My biggest story for this week actually was another attempt by Kidero to deal with the issue of traffic. So apparently Kidero's biggest worry is about junctions, the cross junctions and how they work. So he's done something that should have been done, should have been there. He's put the yellow boxes at the center, and this is how it should work. You're not supposed to stop at the yellow box, or otherwise you'll have this angry casual person asking for a bribe from you.
But I thought that even like when you go for driving lessons, when you go to school, you're actually told not to stop at that junction.
Yes,
There's a white line on like just before the junction that you're not supposed to cross over.
Unless the exit is clear.
Exactly.
Yeah?
If we actually make a list of all the innovations that Kidero has come up with and actually check to see whether they have worked or not worked.
Yeah, that would be awesome, right?
Like, let's begin with the Kidero grass.
Yes.
Do you think it worked?
Kidero grass, apart from costing a lot of money, like 140 million, I think it worked.
It did.
Yes, so thank you, Obama.
Thank you, Obama.
I don't think the grass was meant for us. I think it was meant for Obama. So yeah, for that, yay.
Yay, thank you. Come again soon.
Yes.
Maybe we may get like more trees or something. What about the cable cars?
Oh yeah, apparently Kidero wanted to have cable cars. So to reduce traffic, so you'd get into a cable car. Cable cars, the ones they use in the Alps or somewhere.
Mountains.
Yes.
To go up mountains.
It didn't work. Thank God it didn't. Probably it would have. You know why? going over the potholes in Nairobi. You
The
just get into
deep
one,
potholes.
goes across, and there you are.
But if you're scared of height, then
No, if you're scared of
woe
heights,
unto you.
yeah, you need to take a boda boda and go around the pothole. So sorry.
Kidero's labs.
Oh yes,
Did it work?
I think it did. The recipient lost her weave, and secondly, you don't hear about her anymore.
You know, she became. So if you want to make someone quiet,
If you hate weaves,
thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
yes, and please subscribe.
We've come to
Bye.
mess with you.